UPSC is one hell of a roller coaster ride. It will not only, over the time you'll realize, it will not only expand your knowledge base, but it will also transform you as an individual. Suddenly you'll become that individual who can sacrifice a lot of things, who can sacrifice going for movies, who can sacrifice meeting friends, who becomes very disciplined, wakes up on time every morning, studies for a substantial amount of time, and suddenly you'll find yourself that you're a person who's suddenly developing opinions. When all of you must have started reading the newspapers. Okay. Newspaper reading is probably the heart and soul of this examination. And for the past couple of years, the trend of UPSC has been such that nearly 60 to 65% of the questions will come from the newspaper. Your prelims, as well as your mains and interview, is current affairs based. For starters, for instance, we've just begun taking classes. So the best thing you can do during classes is, of course, listen very attentively, that we all know. Take down notes properly, that we all know. But also, when you go back home every day, you revise it. A lot of times what happens is the teachers are so good, the faculty here is so good that we understood things in class, and then we thought that, okay, we've understood now, we don't need to revise it. But no matter how well you understand any topic in class, you will forget it in 1-2 days. So if you don't go back home and revise what was taught in class, it does not make sense. So your task never ends by just attending the coaching. Yes, you go to the coaching, learn, understand, take down notes, but when you go back home, you have to do 50% of the leftover work. You have to go through your coaching material. If there's a foundation book, for instance, if we are dealing with polity, so you need to go back home and do that particular chapter from Lakshmikant, memorize it, and that is when your work is finally done. Coaching, of course, is very important, but what is even more important is self-study when you go back home.